If only you were smaller.
Whoa?
Hello guys, this is Arthur and I'm back again with another Corsair product introduction. In case you couldn't tell, today I have with me a smaller version of an existing Corsair product. This is the K70 TKL Champion Series mechanical keyboard. As the name suggests, this is a tankless version of Corsair's K70 keyboard. Apart from changing the layout to suit a smaller form factor, the K70 TKL retains most of the features of the full-size K70, which we'll talk about it in this video. Without further ado, let's begin. So let's see what do we have here in the box. First up, we have got some paperwork, and of course, the beautiful K70 TKL itself. Underneath, we see a detachable USB-C cable, some keycaps puller, and a spare keycaps too. So this is all you can get in the box itself. Now, let's take a closer look to the keyboard. Like the other Corsair keyboards, it's a brushed aluminum top plate which looks super premium. It comes with a double-shot PBT keycaps by default, which is a great plus. They have a nice texture and you won't have to worry about the letters fading either. However, the spare keycaps that you get in the box are made of ABS material. While it would be nice if they're a PBT as well, I mean, they're bonus freebies, free stuff, cannot complain, right? They've also generously provided two sets as we saw earlier. For mobile players like myself, we've got our usual skill buttons QWERDF, while FPS gamers can enjoy the WASD ones instead. Anyway, due to the smaller form factor, the TKL version of the K70 has some layout changes compared to the full-size one. Firstly, since there's no numpad, the media keys have been moved from above the numpad to the top left of the keyboard instead. The volume rocker is in the same position, while next to it are the profile, brightness and wind lock buttons. While I'm happy I still have all the buttons I need, I wish Corsair could have put the media button next to the volume rocker instead. I mean, it makes more sense, right? But don't worry, you'll get used to it very fast. I did. Underneath, you have two flip-out feet to adjust your keyboard to a more comfortable height, and there are four large rubber pads to prevent slipping. As for the key switches, I have Cherry MX red ones here, which are linear so you don't get the super noisy clicky feedback. If you want something even speedier, you can also choose to get the speed silver switches instead. They also have your usual NKRO anti-ghosting built-in, but what makes it really special is Corsair's very own AXON hyperprocessing technology. This will enable your keyboard to achieve a polling rate of up to 8000 Hz, which means it transmits data to your PC 8 times every millisecond. That's up to 8 times faster than your usual gaming keyboards, which only have 1000 Hz polling rate. The K70 TKL is set to 1000 Hz by default. To enable 8K hyperpolling, you have to go into IQ and manually select it. It does require a bit more processing power on your PC, so be prepared. But since this feature is most useful to top-tier competitive players who usually already have a strong rig to start with, this isn't a huge drawback. Further cementing its position as a competitive-grade keyboard is the handy tournament switch located up here. What this does is switch your keyboard lighting to static and disable any macros you may have programmed into your keyboard. This not only helps you focus on your game with fewer distractions, it also enables tournament compliance where macros are usually banned. Speaking of that, the K70 TKL does have onboard storages as well. You can store up to 50 different profiles, which is great if you play many different games. All in all, the K70 TKL is just as great as its full-size counterpart, but with a smaller and more portable form factor. Along with other features like the Corsair's AXON hyper-processing technology and physical tournament switch, this keyboard is perfect for tournament players like myself who like to bring our own gears to events. Anyway, that's it for my overview on this new Corsair K70 TKL mechanical gaming keyboard. For more information, please head over to the link in the description. I hope you found this video helpful. My name is Arthur, so I'll see you guys next time.